A very good morning to all of my dear students of class 4. Hope you all are doing well. Yesterday we have started our new chapter fraction. In class 3 we have already learned some basic things about fraction. But in this year, as we are in class 4, now we will be learning some more topics on fractions. So let's start our today's lesson. At first, we should know that what are fractions. Fraction is a part of a whole. That means if we divide a full or a whole object into some equal parts, then we can represent those parts in terms of fraction. Say this is a picture of pizza and there are total 8 pieces. And from these 8 pieces I have eaten 3 pieces of pizza. So these 3 pieces I have marked in blue color. So if I am asked to represent what amount I have eaten in terms of fraction, I can write in this way. At first I need to write the total number of pizzas, the total number of pieces. How many pieces are there? Yes, 8. So 8 I am writing at the bottom, and the number of pieces that I have eaten, that is 3, I am writing on the top. So this is the fractional representation, what amount I have eaten. So in a fraction, the number which is on the top, we call it numerator, and the number which is at the bottom, we call it denominator. Okay, so D for denominator and D for down. Remember this thing, children. Okay, and the middle line, this line is known as fraction bar. This fractional form actually nothing but a divisional form of numbers. This fraction we can represent in terms of division also in this way. 3 is divided by 8. That's why we call the fraction in like this, 2 by 5, 7 by 11. In this way we used to call them. Okay, now the next topic we will be learning, that is equivalent fraction. For this I have again taken some pictures of a rectangle. You can see all the rectangles are of same size. These all rectangles are of same size. Now I will be finding the fraction for green shaded region only. Okay, in all pictures I will find out what is the fraction for green shaded region. So let's start. In the first rectangle, the fraction for green shaded region is 1/2. You can see that 1 out of 2 parts is colored in green, so it is 1/2. In the second fraction, the fraction for green shaded region is 2/4, as 2 out of total 4 parts is are colored in green. So in similar way, in the third rectangle, the fraction for green shaded region is 3/6, and in the fourth rectangle it is 4 by 8, and in the last rectangle it is 6 by 12. Okay, you can see the value of these fractions are different, isn't it? First 1/2, then 2 by 4, then 3 by 6, in like this. But if we look at the picture, then if we look at these pictures, then we can see that in all rectangles the half portions is colored in green in all rectangles. See, isn't it? So these all fractions actually are of same value, so we call this fraction as equivalent fraction. So what are equivalent fraction? Equivalent fractions means when 2 or more fractions show the same part of a whole thing are called equivalent fraction. These all fractions are actually showing the same part of a whole object, so that's why these all fractions are equal. So I have written in this way: 1 by 2 equals to 2 by 4 equals to 3 by 6 equals to 4 by 8 equals to 6 by 12. Okay, actually if we divide these all fractions, then we can get the actual fraction only. Okay, we need to divide these all fractions by different number obviously, then we can get one the actual fraction. Say if this fraction, if we divide by 4, then we can get the first fraction. 4 divided by 4, 1, and 8 divided 4 is 2. So we are getting 1 by 2. If we divide 6 by 12, then also we can get the same. Here we need to divide by 6. So we are getting again 1 by 2. So 3 by 6 also if we divide, then we will be getting the same number. Again it is 1 by 2. Understood? Now the question is how we can get equivalent fraction of a given fraction. How to obtain equivalent fraction of a given fraction. For this, there is a simple way. We need to multiply the numerator and denominator by a same number. Yes. Which is the important thing here? Yes, we need to multiply the numerator and the denominator by a same number. Now come to example. Find two equivalent fraction of 3 by 7. So now we need to find out some two equivalent fractions of this fraction. So this is the given fraction. So we need to multiply a same number by its numerator and its denominator. So at any number you can multiply. Here I have multiplied by 2. So numerator also multiplying by 2, denominator also multiplying by 2. So we got 6 by 14. So one equivalent fraction of 3 by 7 we got. Now the second equivalent fraction, again you can multiply any number. Here I have multiplied by 5. Numerator also 3 into 5, denominator 7 into 5. So we got 15 by 35. So 6 by 14 and 15 by 35 are two equivalent fractions of 3 by 7. So in this way you can find more equivalent fraction. If you are asked to find out 3 equivalent fraction, so next equivalent fraction we can get like 3 by 7. Here I will multiply by another number, say 7 by 7 I am multiplying, but you have to remember the number by what you are multiplying, that should be same. Okay, numerator you are multiplying by 5 and denominator you are multiplying by 6, that will not do. Okay, so the third equivalent fraction also we got, that is 21 by 49. So in this way we can get many equivalent fractions of a given fraction. Now come to the next part. How to find a missing number in a pair of equivalent fractions. This type of questions already you have learned in class 3. So in a revisional part we can solve this type of sums. So, there are actually two ways to find missing numbers. Remember this kind of sums you have already done in class 3. Finding the missing number where either the numerator and denominator are missing. So how we can find? By following two processes. First method is what we can do by multiplying, and second way is by dividing. Okay, so when we need to multiply this question now you may ask me, where ma'am, now when we will multiply and when we need to divide. So let's clear this idea. Come to the first example. Here 3 by 5 is the given fraction and in the second fraction the numerator is missing. So here we need to find out the numerator. So now the question is why we will be multiplying and whether we need to multiply or divide. At first, what are the given things we need to see? Here the denominators are given things. So now 5 in this side the denominator is 5 and that side the denominator is 15. So here 5 is becoming 15. So that means 5 is increasing. So for increasing part we need to do multiplication or division. Yes, multiplication, because if we multiply then we can get a bigger number, but if we divide then we will get a smaller number. So obviously we need to multiply. So 5, so some number obviously we have multiplied by 5 and then we got 15. Now what number we have multiplied? This is the question. So 5 into 3, 5 3s are 15. So 3 has been multiplied. So if with denominator we have multiplied 3, then numerator also we have to multiply by 3. So obviously we will be multiplying by 3 with the numerator. So 3 3s are 9. So we got the missing number 9. So missing numerator is 9. So again I am repeating, as the denominator is 15 and here the denominator was 5, now 5 has become 15. That means something we have multiplied. So what we have multiplied? 5 3s are 15. So 3 we have multiplied with the denominator. So 3 also we have to multiply with the numerator. So that's why the missing numerator is 9. Now come to the second example. Here you can see that the given fraction is 14 by 21 and in this side the denominator is missing. So we need to find out the denominator. Now again we have to look at the given numerators. Here it is 14, here it is 2. So 14 is becoming 2. That means something must divide by 14, then we got 2. So by what we have divided 14? 14 sevens are 14. If we divide 14 by 7, we will get 2. So that means the number, what number we have divided? 7. We have divided 7. So with numerator, as we have divided by 7, so denominator also we have to divide by 7. So the missing denominator is 3, as 21 divided by 7 gives us 3 only. So when we will multiply, when we will do divide, I hope I am clear you to all. Okay, if you are watching that the given fraction is increasing, so that means you have to multiply, and if the given fraction is becoming less, then in that case you have to do division. Okay, some more examples we will be solving now. Here the given fraction is 24 by 32. So denominators are given in both the fractions. So 32 is becoming 4. That means the fraction is decreasing. For decreasing we have to divide. Now by what we will divide 32? If we divide 32 by 8, we will get, if we divide 32 by 8, we will get 4. So that means by numerator also we divide 8. So 24 divided by 8, that means 3. So the final answer is 3 by 4. So missing numerator is 3. Similarly, 4 by 9 is the given fraction and here it is 48 and denominator is missing. So the fraction 4 and 48, these are the numerator. 4 is becoming 48, so fraction is increasing. That means we have done multiplication. Now 4 by what we have multiplied? We have multiplied 4 by 12. 4 12s are 48. So with 9 also we have to multiply 12. 12 9s are 108. So the final answer is 48 by 108. Okay. So in this way we can solve this type of sums. So follow this method and do the sums which are given in BOSUM. So as your worksheets, and submit it in your Google Classroom. Okay, thank you students.